Welcome back to Jeff Koinange Live. We are honoring our heroes, folks, on this eve of Mashujaa Day. Right next to me, Anna Kabale Duba, best nurse on the planet. That's right. Ask anybody, all the way from Marsabit to the world. Right next to her is the chairman of the National Heroes Council, Dr. Aidan Wachu. He'll tell us what this award is all about, honoring our heroes while they're still alive. Right next to him, Mau Mau veteran Gitu Kahengeri. His stories of detention camps and what they went through are harrowing, folks. Harrowing. You need to listen to him. And on the far end, one of the best broadcasters this country has ever produced, JKLive, still going on.
Still going on, Jeff.
You said you had a show this morning.
Yes, I had a show this morning. In fact, it goes on radio every day from 10 in the morning up to 10:30. And then on Saturday from 12:30 in the afternoon up to 1.
Lennon, how long have you been doing this? How many years?
Well, I started the program, as I told you the other day when I came for this program.
Yes.
I started this program way back in 1966. You can't believe it.
The year I was born.
Yes, the year you were born.
Yes.
And the year our president was born as well.
Yes,
Very true. So I'd like to say that this program was started in 1996, and how I started the program after finishing my continuity radio work at Voice of Kenya then, now it's KBC. Right. Myself and my colleagues decided to go to a restaurant or a hotel to go and have some lunch and some drinks. It was on a Saturday afternoon. So we went to Pan-African Hotel. Mm-hmm. So at that time, the very important people like the late Charles Njonjo, Paul Ngei, Dr. Julius Kiano, and many others, they used to go to Pan-African Hotel because it's a very popular hotel, you know. So we decided to go there as well. I told my colleagues, let us go to Pan-African Hotel to go and have some drinks and lunch. So when we entered there, the table which was on front of us was Charles Njonjo was there, Paul Ngei, Julius Kiano. So one of my colleagues, instead of waiting patiently to be served by those waiters there, he started shouting, "Hello, oi, oi, nani uko hapa, oi, oi." I went, what? Before I asked him, what are you doing, brother? What is this shouting about? Charles Njonjo, the late Charles Njonjo, turned to us, looking at me like this. He knew me at that time. Look at me, and I told my colleagues, you see, hii tabia gani bwana? Sasa unaona wakubwa wanatuangalia bwana. You just be patient, you'll be served. Wait for the waiter to come and serve you. He was very sorry. Then I told him, man, hapa ni Pan-African Hotel, sio Karumaindo. Karumaindo, you can shout there.
Yes.
But here is a different place.
Correct.
So from that day, Jeff, I started that program. JKLive. It used to be a quarter-an-hour program, but now my boss really liked the program, and it was extended to half an hour.
Wow.
30 minutes.
Legend.
And it's still on up to this date.
Up to this day.
Yeah.
56 years later.
56 years ago.
Well done.
Yeah.
True legend, true legend.
Thank you.
Gitu Kahengeri. We've spoken so many times, and your story during the Mau Mau period, it's just incredible. Do you feel lucky to be alive today?
Not only that, I am happy to be. I am happy to be alive today. I went to the war with the British for 7 years, and I decided to die or live. But I lived. I am with you here now. Therefore, it's a good thing that God has given to me. I will continue living. 3-4 weeks ago, a woman in Nyandarua, a place called Kasuku, prayed and said, "You Gitu wa Kahengeri, we pray that you live for 300 years."
That was good.
Yes.
I am expecting to live this long.
How old are you now?
Because 97 years.
What?
Yes, 97 years.
Oh,
I was born in 24.
You look wonderful.
You can calculate that.
Yes.
You have been to school.
My dad taught you.
Yes. Your dad taught him, Leonard?
Yes, that's what he told me when we were at the waiting room there. Because I asked him, "Do you know Mr. James Mbotela?" Then he said, "What? James Mbotela taught me at Kagumo Secondary School."
Suddenly, in 1940s.
Wow. Anna Kabala-Duba, are you looking around this room here? You're looking at these veterans already, all us older people, and you're wondering, probably wondering, what are you doing here? But you're a real hero. You're from Marsabit to the world. Tell us, those who haven't heard about that award you recently got.
Actually, not just Marsabit, but from Torbi to
Turbi, which is deep in Marsabit.
Yes, it's a small village along Marsabit, Moyale. About the award, it's because of the work that I do. I have received several awards. I think, for me, the leadership or the advocacy was inborn. I started it way back in primary school, where I was the class prefect from like class 2 until class 6. Then in class 7, I was the deputy head girl. Class 8, I was the head girl. High school, the same. I was the head girl of Moi Girls, Marsabit. In university, the same. I was the secretary general of Kenya Methodist University. I was the first Miss Tourism Marsabit County. I'm a yearly fellow. In 2019, I won Global Citizen Award.
Which was very competitive.
Very tough competition. Globally, so many of us applied. I made it to top 10, and then I won People's Choice Award because I voted the highest votes than the 10 of us globally. 2020, I was named among the 100 most influential young Africans. 2021, I was again named as the World Literacy Ambassador. I was top 35 under 35 last year. And this year, I won the Asta Guardian Global Nursing Award. It's a very tough competition. I gave it a try. All the other awards that I've been winning is because of the work that I do, the community work, because of the women empowerment and the school that I'm running in my village. But this time, it was through my profession. It's a nursing award. I applied as a nurse because I'm a nurse working at a Marsabit County Referral Hospital. But the story that I wrote is about what I do outside the hospital walls. That made me to be the winner out of 24,000 applicants from 184 countries.
Good Lord. How old are you?
I'm 32.
And Dr. Aiden Wachu,
Yes.
Anna Kabala is one of the ones being honored tomorrow, right?
Yes.
You have 250.
In fact, she's from my county.
Oh.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
So you know the work she's done?
Of course. That's why we had to recommend.
Fantastic.
Yes.
And she's one of the ones being honored. Tell us about this National Heroes Council. When
Yes.
did it,
Jeff, within the wisdom of the government, they found it necessary to honor our heroes. And by honoring, verbally is not enough. So the parliament and the government discussed that this honor must be honored through an act of parliament so that it is concretized and become part of our law. And the parliament enacted it as a law in 2014. However, it did not take off until 2020 when it was operationalized. Now, after it was operationalized, the government, the president, within his own wisdom, appointed the board members. Well, how they settled for me as a chair is a question I cannot able to answer. They have many reasons. So I was appointed as a chair, and I was glad when I saw the list of appointees, which included Mzee Gitu Kahengeri. I said, this is incredible. Then I went further and I saw Mzee Leonard Mambo Mbotela. And then I saw Eliud Kipchoge, man who ran less than 2 hours.
2 hours.
And I saw among the board member also Mwalimu Thabichi, Remember Peter Taviki?
Yes, the teacher.
The best mathematics teacher.
Right.
Yes. So, I mean, the government had a reason. The type of brains they brought together sufficed to form this body. So, very interestingly, we are not a commissioned institution, but we took oath of office before Chief Justice. You get my point?
Yep.
And unlike any other state corporations, we had to take oath of office before Chief Justice. And this, of course, indicates seriousness of this body.
Yeah, you're not just honoring your friends. You're
Yes.
not giving this.
No. So immediately we took oath of office before Chief Justice. I knew now that this is a serious institution, and the government is doing everything possible to reinforce these institutions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gitu Kahengeri, tell me, why is it important to honor people before they are gone? Why is it important?
Jeff, if I speak on what I did to this country, number one, I would say the assignment that was given to the people of Kenya, and particularly the freedom fighters, is incomparable. They did a job that cannot be compared by any other job done by any human being in this country. It's only fair that these people are recognized. We are happy that we are recognized in the Constitution. If you read the preamble of our Constitution, you will see, and I quote there, honoring those who heroically brought freedom and justice in our land. If that is what the Constitution says, if that is what the people of Kenya know, what is preventing the government to honor and appreciate those people? If you don't appreciate your heroes in any way, you will perhaps regret when your country is invaded by the enemy and you're looking at young people to come and fight for your own country. You cannot leave people who have done such a job in that way. And that is why we are saying the government did a good job to enact an act of Heroes Council, but they are living with it, with what I would call lip service. You can remember, Jeff, I took a case in England.
Yes.
And the government refused to support us. They told us, oh, we will support you morally. Morally. A government brought by the people through tears, through sweat, through blood. They are told, we will only support you morally. Okay,
and
fine.
In the end, you won that case.
Yes, certainly.
And
we took the case to England, and we won the case.
Did they pay?
What did we win? One, they paid us a compensation of about 2.6 billion. Number two, they built a monument in Uhuru Park here in Nairobi. They spent about 12 billion to commemorate those people they were calling terrorists, now as freedom fighters for their country.
Wow.
And thirdly, they wrote a statement of regret, which was read in British government, Parliament, and therefore it was heard all over the world. That is to say, the British government even apologized, as we take it, to the whole world that they committed massive notoriety in Kenya during the emergency.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is why we are asking the chairman. He's a good chairman, he understands us, and he likes to help this situation to come out of the blues.
Absolutely.
Now, we are asking a big question. If the British government can honor to pay us a compensation, can honor to write a statement of regret, can honor to build a monument, a Mau Mau monument. This is the word, a Mau Mau monument in Uhuru Park. Why the government that we went to die for cannot even recognize officially and appreciate the work we did? That is the question we are asking the chairman of Heroes Council.
In fact, Mzee Gitu said it rightly. And in that regard, the government decided to enact an act of parliament to exactly address what Mzee Gitu has said. If you read the National Heroes Act, it absolutely and completely in its entirety take cognizance of all that he has said. The act covers everything. The government now has a responsibility to implement all those that are said. The act is not that big, anybody can be able to read, but it covers anything and everything that pertains not only to the freedom fighters, but all aspects of our heroes in this country, including the heroism. So the issues he has raised is in our act, and we will try the much we can in concert with the government to make sure that some of these things are realized.
Yeah. Yes. Including monetary compensation, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. The act says that, yes, we take care of the children of the heroes, the freedom fighters, and anybody who has been recognized as a hero. And the act has to be carefully constructed. Some of these things may be tenable, some may not be, but we're trying to see what are those areas that we can able to address.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's it going to take? Is it just funding, or is it obviously?
It talks of medical care, it talks of school fees, it talks of sustenance to the families of the heroes. And by time, because we are the founder members of the board now, I think by time some of these things may be realized. Yes, and the government is really concerned.
Sure.
Yes, yes.
Leonard, let me ask you this question. A lot of people ask, how did you get into broadcasting?
Oh, thank you so much indeed, Jeff. Since I was in school, I really liked broadcasting a lot, because I used to listen to radios at that time during the colonial days. We had not attained our independence yet. So I used to listen to veteran broadcasters those days, broadcasters like Stephen Kikumu, Simeon DeSanjo, who are all gone now, Joseph Kema, Asha Mohammed, and many others, because they are the ones who inspired me into broadcasting. I was still in school, but my father was not happy about it. He didn't like me to join broadcasting, but my late mom, Ida, told my father, no, you just leave the boy alone. There's a reason why he likes to join broadcasting. My father thought that in kazi ya wakora, kazi ya wahuni. But I told Mom, please just pursue my father, that I like broadcasting, and now I can do it very well. Because I remember when I was at Gitu High School in Ukambani, it's a boarding school, I used to fold a newspaper, pretending to be a microphone. That is, hamjambo yote, huyu ni Leonard Mambo Mutera, hivi sasa nitawatangazia mpira, na bila shaka timu yetu ya Kenya itashinda. So my dominant used to tell me, you shut up, you are disturbing us. You are disturbing us. Yeah. We are studying and you come with your nonsense here of broadcasting. But little did they know that I will end up in broadcasting circle.
And your famous lines, tell us, like, Kadenge Nampira.
You remember that story?
Yes.
Yes, this was way back in 1968 at the City Stadium here in Nairobi. Our national team, Harambee Stars, was playing against Bromwich Albion from England.
Yes.
So I was with Mr. Kikumi at that time. It was way back in 1968. Then he asked me, utaweza kutangaza mpira huu? He used to talk like that. He used to talk like that. It was my control of radio program.
Right.
Utaweza? Nawambia nitajaribu saa. So I took the microphone. I had a clipboard with all the names there for Kenya team and West Albion team. Then I started. Hamjambo nyote, hapa ni Nairobi City Stadium ambapo hii leo kuna mpira kati ya timu yetu ya Kenya Harambee Stars na timu ya Albion kutoka Uingereza. Mpira unaanza pale. Niko na mwenzangu hapa ambaye pia ni boss wangu Stephen Kikumu. Mpira unaanza. Goalkeeper wetu pale ni James Sianga, yuko Chege Uma, yuko Thigo, yuko Masiga, yuko Kadenge pia kwa upande wa left wing pale namuona. Mpira unaanza. Pigo mpira anachukua pale Kadenge. Kadenge na mpira. Kadenge anampiga pale Thigo. Thigo na chenga pale anampiga pale Masiga. Masiga anapiga mpira kimu cha kuku. Goal! Jeff, believe you me, Stephen Kikumu could not believe it.
Okay.
I said, well, from today, I'll not join you anymore. I'll not accompany you. You just be alone, do the commentaries, and you can even travel outside the country. Yeah. You'll be alone there. So I was with Salim Mohammed and the late Mohammed Juma Njuguna, Billy Omala, and others.
Wow.
That's how I joined broadcasting, and that's how I became a soccer commentator up to today.
Great story. Fantastic story. Anna Kabale, how did you get into nursing? Why nursing?
Nursing is a profession, I think, that matches with my character. I like helping people, either sick or even those who are in need. So that's why I took up nursing, to continue with what I love doing. Yeah.
And all the way from Turbi, did you think you'd make it to where you are today? I mean, you just came from London this morning.
Yes. As Mzee Leonard just said, when you are young and having big dreams, people tend to doubt you. Yeah, but I had big dreams all through, and I gave it my best. So winning these awards and even going on international platforms, sharing my stories, is encouraging even other young people out there, young villagers like myself, that nothing is possible. If I've made it, nobody cannot be able to make it. So I'm not surprised, because I am educated. I'm lucky to be educated. And education has given me hope. And it has opened my eyes that there is so much opportunity in this world. Yeah.
And growing up in Turbi, what was that like?
It was fun. Because as a villager, born and brought up there, you don't know the other side of the world. So we enjoy. It was good growing up in Turbi. I just went to Turbi Primary School. Sikuenda mbali, nilienda tu Moi Girls Marsabit, and then later joined Kenya Methodist University. So it was fun to be a village girl. After making it in life, I can say, through education, I decided to go back home to empower the rest also, to see the light through education.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When they announced your name in Dubai, you were very surprised, weren't you?
Yes. I was very surprised. Not that I doubt my work. When I applied for the award competition, I wrote my story. I write good stories. And then one thing I can say to young people is share your stories. You might be doing amazing thing out there, but nobody knows. So I shared my story, and then I was shortlisted among the top 10 finalists. We were all invited to go to Dubai. Even while heading there, I couldn't believe that I will be the winner, but I'm just happy that finally the village girl is going to Dubai. But when I was announced the winner, I couldn't believe. First of all, I dressed up very well. I just came majestically. They're telling me, oh, you look like a queen. I'm like, yes, I didn't know I would be the winner. So I was speechless. And because, you know, the kind of people that we were competing with, it was crazy. Those are university lecturers. Those are, you know, authors of books, researchers. And I'm just 6 years old in the profession as a nurse. So, but I recollected myself, and I was able to give my speech very well. Because I didn't doubt my work, I said, no, God's timing is the best, so it's my time to shine. So I had to dedicate my award to the young girls and women in the rural villages, because if we are given opportunity, even the villagers can shine on global platforms.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love the way you describe yourself as the village girl.
Sure.
I love it. It's fantastic. We're going to take a break, come back and talk a lot more. This is great stuff. This is honoring our heroes. Dr. Archie is doing a great job.
Absolutely.
Doing great. Gitu Kahengeri, it's good to see you, as always. Good to see you. We're going to take a break and come back and talk some more. Leonard Mambo, we'll talk about the coup in 1982. Remember?
Yes, I do remember. I do remember.
Yes.
I do remember.
Wow. Honoring our heroes while they're still alive. That's what it's all about on Mashujaa Day. We have them right here on the bench.
Even those who are not alive, posthumously.
You honor
It is in that. Oh, yes.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Wonderful.
Yes, oh, yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Keep tweeting at Koinange Jeff at Citizen TV Kenya, the hashtag JKLive. JKLive takes a break. We'll be back. Heroes and sheroes in a moment.